Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big Blue. This one's going to be probably a little interesting. Bully regrets attacking Uber driver after surprise from cops. This is very weird. I'm not sure what to expect from this one. Who is this by? This was from Undercovered. So y'all go ahead and check them out. And like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you know every time we drop a video so that we can see all the craziness that the police go through. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it.
On October 26th, officers responded to Illinois State University and identified the suspect using info from the delivery driver's Uber app.
Hello, Destiny.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Officer Law at the IC Police Department.
Okay, what's up?
I need to
Are
speak
you okay? Are you okay? Why are you holding your chest like that?
to you about something that happened right outside the doors.
You can, come on.
Okay, come in here?
Yeah, you come in here.
Okay.
Hold on, let me put a robe on. I ain't
You said what?
Let me put a robe on. I ain't no problem.
Okay, sounds good.
The officer steps inside to speak with the suspect, where she explains her side of the story.
Okay, what's your name?
Well, I just want to know what happened.
So,
Positive contact.
I ordered some food, and the guy, first of all, he went all the way around. My dot is at Birch Hall, not Cypress, it's at Birch Hall.
Okay.
He sat in front of Birch Hall. He said, I'm here. I said, look, I texted him. I said, I set your location to where you're supposed to be at. I'm at Birch Hall, not Cypress. He said, why didn't you put Birch Hall then? I'm like, okay, cool. I go outside. I'm really just like this. I got my bra, no bra, no panties on, nothing. He tells me, you have to come get this food. I said, who the fuck are you talking to? You're not talking to me like that. So I go back inside. I get my ID and my robe, and I go outside. He said, yeah, you gotta come get this food. I'm gonna throw your on the ground. I said, are you okay? Why are you talking to me like that? So I threw some water in his car, and I got my...
You threw some water at his car?
Yes, I did.
And this guy, was he like a younger guy?
No, I literally have everything. I screenshot, I reported him, I got everything. This is him. An old ass man. And
How
I
old
reported
do you
him.
think he was?
I don't know.
Like-
He had what is it when you sit in the handicap thing in his car? So he gotta be old.
Okay, like above 60 probably?
In his 50s, I don't know. I
At least
really don't
50.
know. But I seen the gray beard.
Okay, and he's an
But
Uber driver?
Yeah, Uber Eats. That's why I don't use. This is my first time using Uber Eats.
Okay.
And that's why I don't use Uber Eats, because of this specific reason. Don't tell me you gonna throw my and tell me come get my food, because you're at the wrong building. You're at the wrong building. But I reported him though.
You reported him?
To Uber Eats.
So I'm going to read you something off this card, okay? Doesn't mean you're going to jail or getting arrested or anything like that. I just have to read this before I ask you any, like, direct questions. Any questions about those? No? Okay. So I had the mail, he came into the police department.
I know.
Okay.
I seen his thing, yeah.
You saw his thing?
No, he never ended his Uber Eats thingy, so I seen him at the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
He came into the police department
Okay.
and he reported, pretty much essentially the same thing that you did, where,
I threw water at his car.
well, I know it wasn't water.
It was water. I mean, that's not my cup.
Okay.
I thought it was water in the cup, but that was.
Okay. So first off, we're in the wrong because you're out here throwing liquids at people. That's number one. When all you had to do was just write a bad review, because that goes a long way. Or at least I would think that goes a long way, especially with Uber and Uber Eats and stuff like that, and people taking care of people's food. And I think they get penalized a lot if they get bad reviews. That's literally all it takes. Provide screenshots of the conversation. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. We didn't have to go to this extent of being the angry woman and throwing a drink at somebody's car. We didn't need to. Then on top of that, you're talking about it was water, but it wasn't my cup. And I thought it was water in there. Why? Again, but let's keep going.
Wasn't my cup.
Okay.
I just grabbed the first thing and I just.
It wasn't water. Okay. It smelled like it had alcohol in it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't drink.
You don't drink?
No, I smoke, but I don't drink.
You smoke, but you don't drink.
I don't drink.
Okay.
I can't drink.
Okay. Well, it was something fruity and it smelled like it had a little bit of something in it. Whose cup was it? Is it
It
here?
was a Subway cup in my room. It
Subway
was from
cup?
homecoming, like a long time ago. I had a party in my room.
Okay.
What's a long time ago that you had a Subway cup with alcohol in that was just sitting in your apartment from homecoming? Let's see. This is October Homecoming is normally October. Oh, probably the beginning of October. Interesting.
People come in my room drinking and shit like that.
The suspect remains dismissive about the situation and refuses to take any blame for her actions.
It kind of smelled like alcohol.
So it
I'm
had to
not
be
gonna
alcohol
lie.
in it then.
Okay.
It was a Subway cup. I never
Okay.
threw it away.
Yeah, you said there was this little like kind of thing. He said he was joking about the.
No. Oh, hell
Well,
no.
it's
Oh,
just
hell
what
no.
he said. I'm not saying it's the
Oh,
truth,
hell no.
right?
He said, you need to come get this car. Then come get your food out this car. I said, who are you talking to? You don't talk to me. Like, you mad because you went to the wrong building? Because he said, I need to come get this car. That's not you don't joke like that.
You guys had a little bit of a disagreement,
Yeah,
and
no,
then
right here.
you eventually went out to the car, grabbed the food,
Yeah, when I wasn't
and
supposed
then threw whatever the liquid was at him.
Because he called me a too.
Okay. So you.
Okay, so here's the thing that's not making sense. You had enough time to come back to your dorm to get the cup and throw it at his car? Because that just leads me to believe that he was just sitting in the car for X amount of time. So I don't. So that's what's clicking in my head right now. I don't understand how else you would grab the drink unless you already had the drink, which means that you were already drinking from said drink, which you're in your dorm, it's whatever, unless you're not 21, and that's another situation. But that's the only thing that makes sense right now.
Threw
Where
it.
I'm from, I don't tolerate
Yeah.
disrespect.
You threw it like kind of
Knew it
in the
was
window.
water. It knew it wasn't water.
So chances are it probably hit him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Well, Destiny, there is like some criminal charges for that.
How is that? It's what? It's like I don't.
It's not water. I mean, even then, it's still a liquid, but that's still it's still salt.
So
Okay, you gotta
let me.
understand. He did that all that joking thing. That I don't play like that. Me when that's
I got you.
interpreted
That
to me,
doesn't
that's the
matter,
wrong thing.
and
I
this-
interpret it as you tell me you're gonna throw my shit on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I asked him, I went up to the car, so you gonna throw my food on the ground? He said, "Give me your food so I can throw it on the ground." That's joking. That's joking.
Well, I don't know what was said. That I'm just saying what you said you did. There are criminal charges too. Okay. Okay. So go ahead, turn around, put your hands behind your back
Hold on,
for
let
me.
me call my cousin.
That's not a hold on.
No,
thing.
let me. I gotta
understand. It's not a hold
let
on
me-
thing. If you resist, another charge will be added.
You keep on going.
Thank you for being.
Illinois 178.
I'm trying not to get these bracelets caught up in the cuffs.
Keep calling again from me.
We'll just wait here for a second. Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Keep calling. Keep answering.
We're Destiny a phone call right now.
Do you have a driver's license or state ID?
I have that. I mean, it's in my room, but it's still in my purse. I can't get nothing from you.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. I'll get a couple of pieces of information from you.
How long is this going to take? How long will be in
Not
there?
very long.
Like,
I got
how many
class in the
hours?
morning.
Shouldn't be very long.
Okay, before y'all do that, I do start a shift at Subway at 8 o'clock. Would you mind going up there and telling my coworker that I'm not
The
coming
Cardinal
in?
Court Subway?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can do that for you. What was your last name?
Gilbert. Can y'all just go up there? Because they don't answer the phone.
I can go up there.
Yeah, they don't answer the phone.
I'll be able to go up there. This is yours, right?
Shit, she ain't there. Yeah, she is. Okay, hold on. I'm going to call one more person.
So I'm gonna tell you,
Come in my room with me so I can put on some socks and brown panties.
it's not
Yana,
gonna
can
be.
you come downstairs? They taking you to jail right now. Can you come downstairs? They're taking you to jail. Because this f***ing Uber Eats dropped the water in his pocket. He disrespected
We're gonna
me.
start heading
And
out.
his criminal charges.
We're gonna take it.
Would you mind giving her my phone, please?
You don't want your phone?
No, I'm okay. I mean, if I'm coming right back, I mean, it don't matter. Yeah.
Well, you might have to call somebody once you get released.
Who can I call? I
Like
mean,
call for a ride or something like that.
okay.
So you're probably gonna need your phone, okay?
No, you could just leave it here. You could just leave my phone, honestly.
Okay.
Can you go inside and get my student ID so I'll be able to get back in the building? You can leave my phone wherever. It's okay.
We're gonna take just in case. It will be with you.
I never.
Don't know. This depends on the day.
You call your mom? No, it's okay.
Once we get to the car, I'll explain your charges, okay?
Okay. But he in there. He should be in the back. Just go in the back. He should be in there. But I'm supposed to start at 8.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh.
Is it a male that I'm supposed to be talking to?
Yeah, his name is Joe.
He should already be
Well,
in
he's
there.
the only person back there.
She's going to jail.
Like,
Yeah.
I think the...
Yeah, but she's gonna be let out.
The McLean. You remember what they took?
Yeah.
The McLean one.
104 West Front Street in Bloomington.
Can you tell she can come get me? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
104 West Front Street.
Yes, ma'am. And then just watch the parking curb so you don't fall. You don't know when I want. Are you gonna want a female come search her? Yeah. Can you call MPD, see if they have a female on shift for a custodial search? So we'll put you in the car just for now because I don't want you getting too cold out here.
Yeah, I did just got the shower.
Okay, so if you wanna go ahead and just step in, yeah, just watch your head.
How do I?
In the parking lot in front of Birch Hall. It's gonna be the west entrance, Cardinal Court.
Shit.
Yep, just like that. Yep. Okay. I'm not gonna buckle you in right now because there's gonna be a female coming over. Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you your charges, okay? I understand that, like, once I say them, you might disagree with them.
Okay.
Also, another thing, just real quick, everything in here is audio video recorded. Okay. I understand when I say them, you might not agree with them. Just let me get through them first. So the first charge is aggravated battery, okay? Whenever you disperse a liquid onto somebody, it's a battery. Because this is a public way, it's open to the public, it's an aggravating factor. Due to his age, it's an aggravated factor, and due to his job, it's also an aggravated factor, okay? So like an Uber driver, taxi driver, or anything like that, that can be an aggravated factor, okay? Another is criminal damage to property. I understand that might not sound like very accurate to you right now, because of that liquid might damage the interior of his car. That's why that's being charged. Another one is disorderly conduct.
What's that?
Okay, that's when anybody is alarmed or disturbed by your actions.
Who was alarmed?
He said he was alarmed or disturbed. Okay. All right. So those are the three charges that you're going to be going to jail for today. It doesn't mean that you're convicted of those charges. It means I'm charging you with those. Okay.
I understand.
Okay. I just like to be transparent.
good.
That's all. Okay. So I'll shut this door for right now. It's going to take a second for the female to get here probably, and then she'll take you out and do a custodial search of you.
Okay. I'm just moving these braces. I'm sorry.
And then I'm going to shut it so I don't want to hit your elbow or anything.
Hold on, can you push this in? My rope.
Push one. Oh.
Get caught in the door.
Oh, yeah. Try to get out here. Like, yep, there you go.
The suspect was arrested on the charge of simple battery. Let us know your thoughts on this video in the comments.
Okay, yeah. All right, so thankfully enough, this young individual, black female, had a a good response into the situation, very understanding, the whole nine. So this part is good. This is a reaction that I was not expecting too much, just because of our repeated offenses in the past. When it comes to these type of situations, individuals take their, and this is the thing that people don't understand, your actions, the action will more than likely be the cause for somebody going to jail before the words. You see what I'm saying? So, and even then, what he's saying is what the Uber driver was saying was just a matter of conversation. There's really nothing that would have justified, him getting charged for anything like that. But the fact that she threw said liquid on homeboy, then that's kind of a done deal right there. It's we can tell exactly what it is that happened. With words, you could say 5 words and then it's he said, she said. But when you actually have actions that's being done and that could be traced, then of course that's what's gonna be the evidence for the crime scene or the evidence for conviction. So with that being said, guys, just calm down. Just calm down. Everything doesn't have to be confrontational. Everything doesn't have to have an action as a reaction to what somebody else did or said. All you could have done was just leave a bad report and just left it at that. You managed to get your food, and that's it. When people keep talking about you're not going to disrespect me that way in this sanitarium, then you start doing stuff. That's how these type of things happen. But again, like I've said before, it seems like a lot of people just don't care about the idea of jail. they just don't want to feel like they've been one-upped, or somebody done made them look stupid or ashamed or something like that. They ain't going, homie ain't no stupid type situation. Like, it's behavior that's annoying at the end of the day. But I'm glad that she came around and that she wasn't acting up during the arrest and whatnot. So, interesting video nonetheless. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. And as always, I'm going to catch you on the next one. Take it easy. Peace.